Hi everyone, my name is Eric, and on this second video tutorial I'm gonna explain a little bit more about how you can improve the face replacement on a face replacement filter using Spark AR to create a filter for Instagram. So I'm gonna explain a little bit more how you can change the size, the colors, the intensity of the light, if you wanna insert a makeup on the face, the new face that's moving according to the old face. But I really recommend you to watch the first part of this video tutorial, otherwise you won't have material to do it or to create your filter or understand how it works. So I hope you all enjoy it, and if you have any question, just write in the comments and maybe I can help you later. Hi again everyone. So on the first video tutorial I explained how you can get to this point where the face replacement is already working. You have a group of frames pictures and they are all with the face blurred, so you can't see that there was a face there before, and also it's already being replaced, and the face that you're recording is following exactly like the movement of the original video. So now I'm going to explain a little bit more how you can improve this face replacement. There are some things you can do to make it more natural or more funnier maybe. So the first thing you can change is the size of the face. The size of the face that is being replaced. This is something very easy to do. You just need to come here to this area on the scene panel, and you need to come to the face mesh 1, and you probably need to change to the face mesh 2, that is the smooth, the retouching that you use for this filter. So on the face mesh 1, you can change the scale of the face, so you can change the size of this face. Here it's always 1, but for example, some videos, I don't know, maybe it's a fun video, like you have a bigger face or it's bigger on the X than it's in the Y. So you can play with these numbers and you can see on the video that's already changing. Like I put a big number, like 2, it's like the double of the size of the normal one. Then with the size of 1, it was already good, but I can sometimes adjust it a little bit more to 1.1 or maybe 0.9, and you can play with that to get a perfect size here. This is very important for some videos where the original face, they are open a lot of the mouth, like because the face gets bigger on the Y, and the size on the Y is bigger. So it's good if you can fix it here, so you don't have like a small face on a big body or a big face on a small body. So I'm gonna let it like 95 and 95 just to see how it is. And it looks a little bit bigger on the X, so I'm gonna leave it 92. Yeah, I think it's good. Like you can still change it, and it's never gonna be perfect because some people has bigger faces than others. So you just need to get like an average and think about the position of the face. As I said, like if they are with the mouth open a lot of times, it's better if you put a number for the Y a little bit bigger. But on this case, just for, as an example, I changed the size for 0.9 and 0.95. And it's important to put the size of the second face mesh, the face mesh that's being used for the retouching, has the same size. So we can follow exactly the number that's the size of the original, the new face. So here I would have to change to 0.9 and 0.95. Okay, so now this is the first thing you can change the size of the face, but you can also change the color. And this is important because some videos, they are recorded very dark, some videos are with very bright. So here is one way you can change that, but there are some other things I'll show you later what you can do too. To change the color of the face that's being presented, or sometimes too, like if you have a video where the original video, the person is blue or yellow, like it's a fun video, you can change the face that is being replaced to be on that color too. or even a black and white video. You can change the face, the new face, to be black and white too. So I'm gonna show you first how to change a little bit the tone, like how to change the color of the face. And to do that, you need to see your patch editor. So if you don't have it open, you can come here in View, Show Hide Patch Editor, and here it is. And you have this patch right here. It's already ready to use, and so the program test, the one that Juan created. So to change the colors, you can work on this patch right here. You can change these 3 numbers. Like you see, you can play with that to see, like, once you change it here, the color of the face start to change there. So if I put 0.9 and 0.1 here, you can see it's a very bright yellow, or if you put 0.1 here too, it's like very red. So it depends on your original video and what you want to do with that. And I put extreme numbers so you can see how the difference, but you can change it like little by little. Here is, for example, if I put all the numbers very small, it's very dark. And if I put all the numbers very high, I'm gonna put 99 just to show. And it's very blue, kind of pink. And here is very bright. So I generally use like around 7 or 8 if it's like just a regular video, no effects or anything, because I think this, independent of the tone of the skin, is kind of mixed well. But for example, when I have a black and white video, I need to do something different for that. And to change that, I need to apply a new patch. That's, for example, there's different ways to make a filter black and white, but one that I think works the best for that is using the luminance patch. And to do that, you add an asset, you come to the library, the AR library, and let's wait a little bit. You come to patch assets, and you can come to shaders, or it will be right here too, the luminance patch. It lets you make black and white things. So import free, it's downloading it. Okay, it's right here. I can close it. So once I got this luminance patch, I put this patch on the area where I'm working, and I need to put this luminance between the face track texture, the one where he's getting the information of the face. I need to connect it here and connect it here before multiply. So you can see now that's kind of a different color, but it's still not perfect because it didn't choose a index for that. To do that, you need to pack this information, and it needs to be a vector of 4. You connect everything here, oh, it's frozen. Okay, it's getting back. Let's wait a little bit. You connect X, Y, and Z here. And here you can change this number to 0.5. You can see the colors change. 0.8, 0.9. And here, I'm gonna make it bigger so you can see. The face is black and white. It's in tones of gray. I'm not gonna use it here because the rest of the face is not black and white. So you don't need to use this here, but there's a lot of videos when the video itself it's black and white and the face is with colors, so it's kind of not matching. But here, this is how you can fix that and make it black and white. Another thing you can change is the ambient light, and the directional light. This you use to make it brighter or darker. For example, here if I put 100%, you can see that's darker. And if I put 0%, you can see it's darker. But it's just the light on the environment, and you can change it according to the rest of the video. So you have the kind of the same light, and you can play with that and with this other index here, this other number in here. So you can play with that, and like until you get result that's like looking natural. I'm just gonna take off this luminance here because since the video is not black and white, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna need this pad. Here, like if I just change the colors, the luminance, it's also a good way to find a better match. And the directional light, you can change the position that it is and the intensity. So you can play with these values to have a better result. Something that I think it's important to change sometimes is, for example, when you're using as a base filter where the original face, they have bangs, they have hair on their face. Sometimes it gets weird because the new face covers the part of the hair that was there. So to deal with that, something I think you can work with is to come here on the material one. That's the material of the new face you are working, the new face that's being shown, and change the opacity here. I generally like when I have to deal with this problem, like I change it like to 70%, so you kind of can't see where the new face begins and where the old face ends. And you can keep changing all this information over and over, like the size of the face, the position, the number, the colors, the intensity of the light. And something that's good to know too, let me change it here, is how to apply a makeup on the new face, on the face that is being created. I see a lot of videos of video clips that some people, they wanted to put a makeup on, but since it's like already like a face movement, it's hard to understand how to put it, but it's very simple too. So the first thing you need to do is come here to the face mesh layers, these two fields here, and you need to duplicate one of them. It's important to leave the name like that, face mesh 2, otherwise it won't recognize on the script and it won't follow the same position that the other face meshes are. So you have like a lipstick or like the makeup you created like on following the original face on the background, not the one that's moving with the video. So once you created a new face mesh, you need to create a new material for that. So I come here on materials, create new material. And on this new material, you need to find your texture, the makeup, the thing you created to put on top of your video. I have created a small lipstick. There's a lot of tutorials explaining how to create a texture to make a makeup, to create a makeup. And you see that is already following the video, the new face on the video. And here, if you go to face mesh, you can see that the position is changing according to the new video. You can change the information of this makeup, like it's very intense. So I can change the opacity, I can change it to multiply instead of alpha. I can change the color, I can change a lot of things, but in this video, originally there's no makeup, so I'm not wearing makeup on the original video. So it makes no sense to work so much on that. But if you have a video clip or something, like if a specific makeup, you can insert it on the new filter using this information right here. So after you finished adjusting the color, the size, the intensity of the light, and putting the makeup, the lipstick, the sunglasses, everything you want on your new filter, you're ready to upload it. You just you save all your work, and this is kind of like how good you want your filter to look, because you can keep changing all these numbers and all this configuration link until you get all the settings, until you get a good result. Since it's just a video tutorial, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But after you finished everything, you can check the size, because as I told on the first video, you need to be very careful with the size of the files, because you use a lot of images. So yeah, it's a good size. You can upload it. You can send it to your phone to try it on, and that's it. You're done with your video, with your filter, with video replacement. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I helped you all. So have fun with that, and see you next time.